Hey everybody, I hope and pray that you're doing well today as we come to our word from the word. And today that word is composure. Composure. Now, we're going to still be in Numbers chapter 9 today. And we're going to see that in chapter 9, and as always, I encourage you to read the whole chapter and see what all's going on. But here we'll see that God is putting in place and reminding them of the time of Passover. This is the first month of the second year since they've left Egypt. And so he is telling them, look, on the 14th day, we're going to observe Passover. But there is a problem. And that's what Moses is faced with. And I love to see how he handles this problem. Now, I wish I could say that as we go throughout even the rest of this week and the rest of our time in Numbers, that he handles them all this well and that the people handle it just as well. But we know that's not the case. And here in Numbers chapter 9, verses 6 through 8 today, it says, Now there were certain men who were defiled by a human corpse, so that they could not keep the Passover on that day. And they came before Moses and Aaron that day. And those men said to him, We became defiled by a human corpse. Why are we kept from presenting the offering of the Lord at its appointed time among the children of Israel? And Moses said to them, Stand still, that I may hear what the Lord will command concerning you. Now he goes on, and the Lord tells him, says, Look, I'm going to, if there's anybody who's defiled, or if there's anybody who's even away on a long journey, he says, look, they can observe this offering on the second month, on the 14th day. And he allows them to do that then. But then we also see that he says, but if there's anybody that's here and doesn't do it, well, you're going to have to basically, send them out of the camp. But there again, I pray you would read the whole chapter to see this. What I really want us to focus on today is we're really focusing on prayers and conversations with God. It's amazing that Moses, in this position where other people are coming to him constantly and asking his input, and even here coming with a well-intentioned complaint. Moses, look, well, why is it that because we've been defiled, and we don't know what the circumstances around it, for whatever reason, they've been defiled by this human corpse. And he says, what's going to keep us from giving our offering to the Lord right along with everybody else? I mean, you kind of get the backdrop that they had this desire to do what was right before the Lord, but they felt bad that they were defiled and could not give their offering. They wanted to know, what can I do to still give my offering? Now, we think today in our day and time, how many people are that eager to give their offering to the Lord? No, quite often, say, oh, well, if I missed a Sunday, well, that was a Sunday off of offering. That was a Sunday off of giving to the Lord. And you think, okay, well, look, I'm, watching from home or whatever. And, oh, well, I don't have to give, right? I mean, now you think about in their case, right? They're defiled, kept from coming. I mean, this would be like in quarantine today, right? That kept from coming. And they say, well, why can't we worship along with everybody else? And God says, look, you need to wait. But here's the part that I love. And I know I keep going round and round. I just love that they were so eager to give. But I love what Moses says as well. He says, wait a minute, y'all calm down. This is where I get the word for today, for composure. That he kept his cool, he kept his composure, and he said, look, y'all stand still. Let's wait and see what the Lord has to say. In other words, he says, before I tell you anything, let me pray about it first. Let me talk with the Lord. And we'll see later that, God talks about having a one-on-one conversation with Moses and how their relationship was so strong and how God was using him and speaking through him. And Moses doesn't want to take one step without him. Now, we know Moses is not perfect. We know Moses makes plenty of mistakes, as we'll see over the next few days and weeks. And the thing is that at this point in his relationship with God, he says, wait a minute. Let's see what he has to say. And I wonder how many of us, this challenges me as a pastor before I make any decision, before I give anyone any advice, to say, hold on, let's wait and see what the Lord has to say. as a father, as a husband, as a son, as a brother, as all these different, as an employee, as all these things in just in my life and in yours? Do we wait to see what we do? Or do we just make really snap decisions all the time and we feel like we're in this fast-paced world that we have to keep up with? Do we take time to say, hold on? Do we keep our composure and say, look, I've got to pray about this first. I've got to wait until the Lord gives me a response. And I wonder how differently our lives would be if we followed through with that. Because God gives an answer, and He'll give us an answer. It might not be right away, but if we'll just wait on the Lord. Just reminded here of be still and know that I am God. So as Moses said, be still and let's wait on God. So is that what you need to do today? Something to ask ourselves. God bless you, and I pray you have a great, great day.